Hey guys, welcome back to Long Dark. Last episode we kept wandering down a road and we came back to our town site here, and now we're gonna move on. Hopefully this way's up the mountain. Hopefully this way's up the... yeah. Well, hopefully this way's up the entire mountain. But we're still trying to find the lighthouse. But at the same time, blizzard rolled in, so looks like we may be walking inside a blizzard for a good little while, which may be a good thing, maybe not a bad thing. You guys still make some headway in our journey to explore everything. We're in day 20 and 60 minutes, so let's get to it. And since the last time, I've been kind of busy, considering that today's like the only day that I can have some free time to record and do awesome things like record, play video games. So, aside from that, work and other things, I've actually was hoping that I wouldn't be able to upload for a couple days, but I thought, since I got time, I might as well do this. I've never seen this black car here before. Let's check it out.
Soda. Useful?
Let's see what's in here. Nothing there. Nothing in the glove box. Ooh, antibiotics. That's gonna come in handy. Sweet. Okay. Wow, and the blizzard rolled over. Sweet. That's way more convenient than I thought. So we're gonna continue on. I'm not too sure exactly in which direction we're gonna head, but I'm gonna try and see if I can climb up this mountain. I know the road is just over there. There's also those two islands that we haven't visited yet. But I know we explored them in other Let's Plays, but this is not that kind of Let's Play. Because this Let's Play, we're gonna try and survive a good 50 to 100 days, and also try and find a rifle. That way we can play with a rifle, because so far we haven't really tried playing with rifles. We haven't done anything super cool in this game, besides eat, drink, and get hurt a couple times. So yeah. So not much has changed. I still haven't purchased anything with that $50 Steam card that I bought. So I'm still out of luck in terms of a game. I was thinking of starting like a new game sometime in March or April. That way I got something else to do. Considering the fact that we can travel pretty far in this game. Like I've noticed in the last couple days, I've only played 20 days in this game, so it's not much in terms of time that we can spend in this game. And I just want to get through 100 days, maybe less. Like, the main idea for this series was pretty much just to survive 100 days in the wilderness, even though we're on the easiest game mode possible for this. I think we're on the right track. I think it's this way, because I do remember seeing a building like that, but I'm not too sure if it's that particular building. Let's eat something real quick before we starve here. Let's drink that. There we go. Much better. Still freezing though, so we might have to start a fire. Oh. Just dropped something. Like, I'm not a very cleanly person. I'm gonna admit that. Like, I do, like, shower and take baths and stuff like that, but in terms of, like, keeping a nice, clean office space, I'm not that kind of guy. Like, my table is right now filled with, like, tax return forms and other kind of like junk that I kind of like put aside. Which reminds me, I gotta still do my taxes. Because I'm in Canada, like tax season starts around like February, like late February over to early April, I think. So yeah, I gotta file them taxes. Even in a geothermal or geo something apocalypse. Geo something apocalypse. I still gotta do my taxes. Which is ironic. Like, just imagine doing your taxes in a zombie apocalypse. It's like, well, you gotta pay your taxes. It's like, we don't believe in money anymore. Like, how are you gonna regulate money? And they're gonna be like, well, you gotta still pay your taxes. Find a way to make ends meet. Otherwise, we're gonna throw you out and make you do things. I don't know what the consequences are for evading your tax returns, but so far I haven't really actually evaded taxes. Not really. More like I haven't. I don't know why I said not really. But yeah. Like, ever since I started doing my tax returns, I'm just like, yeah, I'm never gonna do anything stupid. That's life as an adult for you. Like, as a teenager, you can do a lot of crazy stuff. I think I've already covered this. Like, teenagers, you guys can do a lot of crazy stuff. Adults, like, the craziest stuff is like owing money to a government body that doesn't really know you, but they just want to know your money. That's all they really want to know. Hopefully we're going the right way. It does feel like we're heading the right way, but I'm not too sure how high the mountain have to be. I definitely know it's somewhere around here. We just have to keep following till we see the tower off to the side here. I'm not too sure how far we gotta trek, but we definitely gotta trek it. And hopefully we find it, because I do remember we wanted to come back to a tunnel of some sort a while back, and now that we're back in this area, we might as well explore new ground and see what there is to see, and maybe get said rifle, because I do want a rifle. And if I don't find a rifle, I'm gonna, I don't know, survive 100 days without a way to hunt. So we're gonna pretty much fish and scavenge for meat, which I don't think is the exact way I would imagine myself surviving in an apocalypse, but fishing sounds good. Like, fishing is kind of like hunting, right? Right? No? Alright. I'll just keep quiet then. Ooh, that's a nice view. So yeah, haven't found a good use for the $50 Steam card just yet. I am still planning on maybe buying a sim game and some indies, but for the most part it looks like I'm gonna buy like a bunch of games and play through them. Like, I'm more of that kind of person that wants to find a more, like, kind of like find a balance between quality and quantity. Like, I kind of want more, but for around the same price. And then, like, I want that more to be worth all the money that I can actually put into. I don't know really how to really explain it. Like, but it's kind of how it is, and this fog just rolled in out of nowhere. I don't think fog really works like this in real life. It just goes from a sunny bright day to fog, just straight up. But I'm okay with that. I'm freezing a little bit. I think before we start succumbing to the cold, we should start a fire. Even though we're gonna be stuck on the side of the hill for a little while. Because I know, like, the distance from here to the other side, if we keep walking on this path, it's gonna take a couple days to traverse, but should be fine. Like, as long as we see like a little opening where the watchtower was, we should be able to head in that right direction. And of course, playing on easy mode, we don't have to worry about bears or wolves or anything like that. It's kind of like a nice little calm exercise on walking up hills and down hills. And I don't know where this path leads. Should I follow it? I'm gonna follow it. I know we're going back the other direction, but I'm just kind of worried that we might be missing it. So like if we go up the hill a little bit, like we should be able to find it. Like I haven't really like looked into player built maps and stuff like that, because I know there's players that got really hardcore and started like mapping features and stuff like that in this game, since there's no way to find maps or anything to find relatively where you are. So people have like built maps and paths and stuff like that to like help you find things. I haven't really like looked into it, but maybe I should. How are we doing? Doing pretty good. We're not freezing bad. It's almost lunchtime here. Let's take stock. Don't have any wood, but I want to keep this leather just in case. Alright. Yeah, I have a weird feeling we're going in the wrong direction. I wish the fog wasn't here. That way we can see exactly where the lighthouse is. Not the lighthouse, but the watchtower that we're going towards. Is that a house up ahead? Is that really a house in the middle of nowhere? That's creepy as fuck. Have we been here before, or? I'm not too sure if we've been here before. This is creepy. Now I'm confused. Maybe a little scared, even though I'm confident that we're the only people up here. And just as I say that, I spot a dead body. Poor guy. I guess while he's laying there, we can take some stuff off him. Sorry, pal. Gotta take the stuff off you.
Oh no, could end up being useful.
There, bandage. Let's drop some first aid stuff, because I don't think I'm gonna need that many bandages. Transfer. I'm gonna carry on. I can always make more bandages. Antibiotics and antiseptics, on the other hand, I might want to hold on to those just in case. Hopefully they're bigger on the inside. And that's what she said. Lol. Lol lol lol. Cool. Orange soda? Sweet. Dense milk. And I can't really see, let's light a match. Still got like buttloads of matches ever since we started looting, so we might as well spend some of them.
Use this.
Oh. I accidentally took the bandages, which I didn't mean to do, but oh well. Anything over here? No? Okay. So it looks like there's nothing here except fire logs, which is kind of good, kind of bad at the same time. Let's head outside. Let's head next door. And hopefully we'll see something. Next door. Still holding the match. I have to admit, for about a week, like coming back and playing this after a week, I don't know. Like, I think we might have went in the wrong direction, and at the same time I'm kind of wondering if I have been here.
Okay.
Though I do know I haven't been up here, considering that the fact that there's food and stuff just laying around. Okay, there's nothing underneath there. We can go ahead and pick up some firewood. Anything there? Nope. Rifles? No? No? Be kind of nice if we found a rifle. Yeah, no, maybe. Our cold is going down a little bit, so we might as well eat up. Let's drink soda. That's pretty good. We're not thirsty anymore, but we're still a little hungry, which is fine. But I do want to find that watchtower. Because once we find the watchtower, we can actually go somewhere else. I have to admit the coastal highway is a good little point to start out in, but right now I'm more concerned about going to the watchtower and moving on. Because it looked like there was like another traveling kind of thing after looking back on the footage. Well, I don't think it was like in the official footage. The official, I'm trying to do air quotes here, but the official footage. Like there, like it looked like a transition to another area, but I've never entered it. So we might. Oh, that's kind of sad.
Best be prepared for anything.
Like from the looks of this, it looks like he kind of gave up on life and just OD'd on painkillers there. That's terrible. That is terrible. That's one thing about surviving an apocalypse. You don't give up.
I'll take it.
That's one thing you don't do is you don't give up. You find a way to survive. Fortunately, this guy, even though he was like stocked up on food around here, decided to give up. That's kind of sad. I'm no detective, but that's kind of sad. And for that, I'm not taking his painkillers. Gotta respect the dead in one way, right? I know we've been looting bodies, but I think this is the first time we're gonna respect the dead, because he went out, and it went out pretty sad. By the way it seems. Not too sure if it's this way, or this way. I know we came from that direction, but I think if we go this way, we'll find it. Maybe. Can we have some food? Candy bar? Let's eat the candy bar. There we go. Man, we are walking slow. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drop some stuff here. Kind of a waste, but we gotta drop something. Let's drop that. Keep the fire logs in case we need it. Still a lot of kerosene in that. Let's harvest that. That should lighten the load a little bit. There's nothing we can really repair. I'm wearing that, and I might let's just harvest this. Just screw it. We're gonna harvest this. And let's see. We are gonna ditch. We're gonna ditch nothing here. Okay. We didn't lose a lot of weight, but we're gonna make it up. We'll make it up somehow. Just have to keep moving. Yeah, that looked pretty unfortunate, considering that he had food in that cabin, and I think that cabin. Then he just kind of like gave up there. That's kind of sad. You just see a dead body in there, and you're just like, huh. That's quite unfortunate. I wish this fog would clear up. I honestly wish this fog would clear up. I don't think it was foggy like this like a while ago, and every time we come back here it's always foggy. Like, it would be nice if it cleared up. I said it would be nice if it cleared up. No? No? Alright. Fuck you, God. Fuck you! I wish there was like a way you can see me flip it. Flip off the sky, just like, fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, I don't think that is the right way. But, we'll keep moving this way. And then if there's nothing, we'll still have food and stuff to keep us going. Hopefully we find something. Because we are at a very slow walking pace. Like, I wish there was a way to speed this up. But unfortunately, this is as fast as we're gonna go. This is as fast as we're gonna go. It'd be kinda nice if we could carry a little bit more. Or something. Looks like there's a building there, but it could be the rocks. Like, that's one thing about the art in this game. It's like the rocks kind of look like buildings sometimes from a distance, and you're like, hey, that looks like a huge bunker, and then you walk up, it's like, oh, it's just rocks. Damn it. So yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's the right way to go. I do not think this is the right way. I wish I could just like chew on some food for energy, and the energy just like made me freaking run and stuff like that. There's a huge tree over here. This could be interesting. It looks like we've entered a little valley. The huge tree just going up there. Can we climb that tree? Is there like a way over there we can climb? This place is kind of creepy. Like, the tree's just like bent over like that, and we're just like walking under it. So far, nothing yet. Looks like there's a pile of wood over there. Or something. I just want to find something out here. Just something. Hopefully we're not going back down the hill. Because it does seem like we're going back down the hill here. That's one thing I'm not aiming for, is going down hills. I want to go uphill. Because that's where the fire tower is. So help me. I'm going to keep saying fire tower or watch tower over and over again until we find it. Because I know we found it once. And I just have to find it again. So I could look back on the footage to see how I went back up. But at this point I'd rather find it myself. Yeah, I don't think it's this way, so I'm gonna end it off here while I go and head in the opposite direction. See you guys next episode.